Alrighty guys, and welcome back to another educational informative Dead by Daylight killer game as Doctor on the new Ormond map, Ormond Lake. Alright, we have Corrupt Intervention. I didn't want to take Corrupt, but based on the inconsistency of the map, there is a lot of really good loops for survivors to run on this map, and it can be really awful to try and play against as a Doctor. I'm going to Static Blast from here. There you go, I see one in front of me. I see one in Corrupt, and he's running to Corrupt. That's okay, might be able to cut him off a bit here. I do not want to be over here, but you know what I do want? I do want a free M1 in his back. I had to stall that shock to guarantee this M1. Oh, I messed up again. I got a little stuck on the edge of that. Alright, that's my M1. I messed that up really fierce, but that's okay. I did get stuck on the corner. Alright, I don't necessarily want to down Jake, especially with everyone missing in action. I do have Rapid Brutality to stop this. Nice. I really didn't want to down Jake. I wanted to down one of the other two. I hit the other one. I know there are 3 flashlights, so what I know I'm going to do is just M1 this guy in the back. Yeah, you drop a really good pallet nice and early. We'll break it. Champion's light. It literally means nothing to me. Static Blast it. Look straight at the wall. Cool, so we know she has champions. We know she's not on a generator. We know there's 2 people unaccounted for. Yep, let's look up. Let's burn that flashlight a little bit. Let's hook him on pain res and get dead man switch across the board. Dead man switch across the board. She's left nice and early. I could kick that gen back there. I see you walking all the way to the right. It doesn't matter. I want to check on the gen upstairs. I'm going to instantly do a 180 and come out because they're going to hear me. They're going to see that I ran upstairs. The other girl's going to come running in at an angle. I don't see her yet. There she is. Now notice that I move at an angle to funnel her towards the hook. Yeah. Trying to wait for that sprint burst. It's alright. I'm patient too. Shock the window. That is not true. I have double discipline add-ons, which reduce the delay on the shock by 40%, and apparently I was unable to get that shock in time. Yeah, we'll take the hit on the other guy. We're happy to apply the split a little bit. We don't need to commit to a tunnel. We don't need to eliminate a target this early. Should be an M1. Down he goes. Alright, now we know we got one waiting around with a flashlight. Should be a window here for her to get. Double shock's gonna stop that. Into the M1 in the back. That was finesse. That's the only reason she makes that with a 20% vault. Very unfortunate, but that's okay. Where is my other player? One working on a gen. Where'd my slug crawl to? In between the pallet and nobody's around, which is good for me. I can see we got split on gens. Let's try and come over here and get pain res and dead man switch on the shack, because that is way out of my rotation. It's going to be really awkward to try and catch. We got 2 hooks right now for no gens, but we've got pressure in a lot of different areas. Alright, let's get a kick off here, and let's look for the center of the map right now. I don't know where anyone else is, but I need to check on the gen in the middle. It keeps my heartbeat near the hook as well, as stops this person on the gen. Jake Park not even paying attention to his surroundings, paying the price straight away. Got the shock on her. I have Rapid Brutality, so I should be able to hit this. There it is. Thank you, Rapid. Let's kick this, and let's go get Jake Parker to struggle. Let's go for a shock for anyone healing Jake right now. I saw the other girl behind me too. There you go. Let's take the hook on Jake. Nobody's here for the flashlight. I don't need to hit Jake on any specific or special hook. I'm going to just put him right down here because this is in between the majority of the players. Jake's now on death hook. If I follow up on Jake and kill him off, they're going to be in a lot of trouble. I know there was a gentleman up here. I saw his scratches. I reckon he went back to the gen because I never came over and kicked it. He did not come back to the gen. I'm going to move right in front of Jake one last time to see the girl coming in from her dead man switch. There she is right there. That's not who I was looking for. Alright, let's put her in 3. Yeah, well, there's our M1 on the window. No finesse from you. Let's static blast it. Other one coming for the safe. I could kill Jake right now if I want to. Oh, I would have actually got her too. I gotta go back because I'm not gonna let them heal him for free. If Jake stays injured, now what's happening? I'm chasing 75% of the lobby. I could tunnel Jake and kill Jake right now. I know there's a really good god pallet here. I don't want her to utilize that. One more shock on it. Now she can't play the god. Now we can get an M1 in her back. There's a guaranteed M1. And you want to camp the god? Let's do it then. Now I should be able to do the exact same thing again. Out and around. Good movement. Oh, she kept running. Alright, a little bit of light hide. Paid the price, got the down on her. Made her panic. She tried to play around the pallet. I had no intention of doing it. Jake's full health now. Remember, we let Jake go. We could have tunneled Jake and killed Jake right now. And this game was basically in the bin. But let's see if me playing fair is going to result in possibly a loss by not killing Jake when we had an opportunity to. Alright, sounds like we got one over here. Yeah, I know the hole in the roof, bud. Alright, he's got a god pallet on the right. This will put him in struggle. Change of plans, straight back to the hook. In a perfect world, it's Jake Park. Alright, let's take the follow-up. She is still got a stack of pain res on her. She's never been hooked before. I'm gonna chase the one upstairs. She hasn't... Oh, she is crying, so she doesn't have off the record. That's really good for business. This is a really hard hit to get, but it's about being patient on my shock. Alright, I should be able to follow up and hit her. No dead hard, down she goes. It's as simple as your macro. She pays the price, the other one still has... That's 2 players in death hook now. Notice I didn't chase the one with Lythe. She's not happy that she was unable to play the pallet, unfortunately, so she is going to pull the plug. They've dead the gen at the shack. Remember, Jake Park's on death hook. I have no intention of chasing Jake. Unless he runs towards other gens. Oh, there you go. I got pain res on my right-hand side. Jake on straight to the shack, sorry. Yeah, this is awesome. I'm happy to play this with you, darling. Into what? The M1 in the back? Okay, that didn't go very well, did it? Alright, down she goes. She dropped the pallet early. I saw the scratches. Looks like that's going to be another pull plug. Jake's got in for the save, but there was a player all the way over here. I did notice that. There you go. Let's go straight for him. Now we are going to stand... Yep, he went to play to the pallet on the left. Good. See your shadow, buddy. I shouldn't have missed that. I should not have missed that. There's our M1 in the back. Yeah, you can give me the teabag. We know how this ends for you, bud. It's a good thing you teabagged, right? Alright, don't let teabags dictate your movement. We're going to leave him on the ground right now because we know this is probably going to be group healing. There you go. That's one down Sapel. We've got an injured guy on the far right-hand side. These are bots now because the players actually pulled the plug. Let's take the follow-up on her. You shouldn't be able to make anything with the shock. There's our follow-up as well. That leaves only Jake Park up and the other gentleman as well. Let's take our follow-up hook on this player. You can't let people, when they teabag, dictate how you want to move or how you're going to move. It will be the biggest reason why you lose games of Dead by Daylight. Alright, I see my Park. I didn't know there was a pallet there, that's my bad. I can't hit him this lap, but I can hit... Oh, he's got to make the window. He makes that as well. Doesn't have life. We see that the window has a totem at it. Let's take down our Park. Remember, Park is on death hook too. Playing to the window, good for him. I don't really understand his method of thinking right now with his movement. It's gonna be very close. One more and I hit him. I should be able to get him next lap. And down he goes. That's just a matter of being patient, ladies and gentlemen, and actually understanding when to go for the hit. Now, chances are that this ace isn't going to come and look for a heal on his teammate, because his teammate is a bot on the ground. So if I actually want to kill ace, I should really leave this guy on the hook right now. Or on the ground, sorry. But that is okay. Let's quickly static blast, see if I have any information. No information. Could be playing into a locker, could be playing into a number of things. There's a very, very good chance that he is going to be hiding somewhere now, waiting for the other AI to die so he has a chance at the hatch. So, let's find out what is going on. Chances are he'll be playing into a locker, not onto an edge of the board, but we are going to go to the edge. Now, this gentleman didn't play around the shack early. That was Zarita, and I showed that I had no intention to come to the shack early as well. So, with a bit of luck, I'm actually going to find him over here near the shack. So this is just going to come down to my ability to be able to hunt and macro through the map. Alright. The basement can spawn here, or has spawned here, so I'm going to check all of these, and then we're going to look from there. Let's have a peek downstairs. Let's see how things are going. Has the chest been searched? It has not. I'm still going to check. There's 6 lockers to check. I will check all 6 of them. There's a good chance now, if he's playing smart... I'm actually waiting for Static Blast to come back here, guys. Do you notice how that generator's locked? That tells me that he got on that generator, and then he got off that generator. So I find that interesting, because a bot couldn't have done it, because the bot was in dying state. If I was paying a bit better attention, I would have seen that happen ages ago. So the best thing I can do is run over here, Static Blast, and if he doesn't scream, check all the lockers. He didn't scream. I don't know how long ago he got off of that. That might have been just a little bit of bad macro on my behalf. He could have got off of it earlier. He could have got off it sooner. I'm not sure. What I know is that I don't believe there's any lockers downstairs. He could have went left or right. Probability states he went away from the heartbeat, so he either went underneath, and I don't think there's lockers underneath, or he went right and he's around the back end of this house. Let's quickly check our lockers here too. This is one of the issues that happens in these games, guys. One person decides to cower in fear, which makes the game take an eternity longer. You see that crow despawn? Crows don't naturally despawn, and he decided to cower in fear, hiding in a locker, and he ends up going down. So because that crow despawned, I knew it was either the bot on the ground, which I would have been able to hear from 10 to 12 meters away, or it would have been this guy. So we're going to just quickly give him a Mori, because there's no reason not to. The bot's about to die. Let's take our free Mori on this gentleman. Now remember, this is the guy that did decide that he wanted to teabag at the loop, where I was able to down him straight away. Anyways, guys, that's going to be an Education Informative Dead by Daylight killer game. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I do Education Informative DBD killer and survivor content over at Twitch. Thank you all for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the fog in the next video. Have a good one. Cheers.